I take a couple days off to go on a trip, and as soon as I am on that trip, relax and living the dream, so much Destiny 2 news gets covered, so many leaks just go up on the Discord and tons of other things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can I just be at my computer right now? And finally I'm back from my trip. I had a great time, and I know a lot of people started to ask me when I was going back home, where is Redrix in this time of need? Where is the leaks at? Where are the videos? And I'm going to try to make a promise to you guys. I'm going to try to make a video every single day going up to the showcase if I possibly can. I will be live on Tuesday. Don't worry about that. Please be sure to check us out because I have some giveaways and all that stuff to do. So again, be sure to check us out. But a lot of information needs to be handled here on the channel. There has been some leaks that have been turned out to be confirmed false, but they have piqued my interest a little because some of these leaks that have been confirmed false have shown some information that has now recently been announced to be confirmed officially by Bungie, with the artifact, with a picture with a Maru and Ikora and a Warlock image, with all those things. So it's really hard to depict each leak being false. And I know all of you have been asking, what is the third darkness subclass? What is the inside the Traveler? In a couple days, we're finally going to find out, after 9 years basically, what the Traveler is, in my mind, because I don't really know entirely what it is. I know that paracausality type of deal, big spear, I understand that, but I want to know what the origin of it, the little inside of it, I want to know. And I understand there's lore and all that, and I get that. I love the lore, but I really want to know what the hell is going on in the final shape. So finally, in a couple days, we'll find out, and I am so psyched. But I have some leaks here that I wanted to get into, and I wanted to, of course, talk about before we get into the flow of things this weekend before the showcase. So apparently we've talked about how Season 22 is apparently called Season of the Witch, and now I have this name Season of Cutting that has now been getting more popular as time goes on with these leaks, and I don't really know what the name's going to be. Of course, both the names kind of have that same meaning. Obviously, we know Amaro is now officially confirmed to come in this season, so Savathun is also going to come in this season, obviously. So I'm unsure really what's going to happen, and I know that the activities this season is really going to revolutionize how activities are going to be done in seasons, and it's going to be played way differently, including these seasonal vendors. So I'm very hyped. But apparently with Season of the Cutting, there's an opening cutscene that shows Zavala, Ikora, and Saturn speaking to Amaro. Short clip of Savathun using light abilities, maybe fighting alongside us. Zidora Wrath voice lines, which of course is pretty cool. We got some this season. I can't wait to hear more of her. And seasonal armor that looks futuristic and bulky. But again, they have confirmed from Joe Blackfirm that one of the armor sets apparently will be redeemed through activities this next coming season, which I'm so hyped about. I'm pretty sure there is going to be another collab this next couple in this season 22. So we're probably going to likely get a other Eververse set with this, but it's interesting to see some more armor going into the field of where you can earn it in game. Seasonal weapons look futuristic and modern, but this is interesting to me because I feel like the season's not going to be futuristic. Of course, it's probably where people are kind of diverging off this leak, because the season's really going to probably focus on deception, hive, mystery, and we already saw some of the seasonal armor. It looks like of more of that hive, bone, wrathborn, season of the hump type aesthetic, so I don't really understand really what's going to go. We all know that Crotazen is likely going to be the raid, and I believe Necrochasm is on its return. We also know that Crotazen is going to receive sort of a overhaul in terms of its mechanics and a huge change up into the boss fight. And I'm likely going to see about 5 to 6 weapons return with new perks, obviously. So again, that kind of takes up the raid, and of course Crotazen, if that's likely going to be the raid, I swear to Christ, watch it be Wrath, but it's going to launch on September 1st. So I'm glad to at least get some new endgame activity to go into. Now, it looks like for Season of the Cutting, the overview is that there's 3 new exotic weapons, with one being a pre-order bonus for the final shape. Obviously, this is likely to be true. The one seasonal pass exotic from, again, the season pass, the second being the raid exotic, and the third being the pre-order bonus exotic for the expansion, which will be able to be earned now. Now, there's talks that it's going to be Icebreaker. There was a promo image on the Destiny 2 Leaks server that was confirmed to be false, and now there's talks saying it's now unconfirmed of a fake leak because it likely could be Icebreaker. I know there was talks that Icebreaker will not be in Destiny 2 because it would destroy the economy in PvP. But like they said with Galahorn for 3 years, that would never come into Destiny 2. I'm unsure of what it's going to really be. It would be exciting if it's Icebreaker, because that would be very interesting. But again, I don't know. I'm probably likely going to see the pre-order bonus exotic being able to be, again, played on day 1 of next season, which is nice because I like new exotics. Pre-order bonus exotic weapon looks like a pulse or scout rifle with its designs and aesthetic looking like the Traveler's Chosen exotic. It's interesting. More ideas that it might not be Icebreaker, but again, I don't really know. Seasonal exotic is a strand sniper rifle, rings around the barrel, possibly something with maybe a grapple. I don't again know. And last exotic is possibly a festival watch reward. So again, you see this stuff probably likely not coming true because this leak is kind of diverging off the normal leaks as we see with older exotics, because usually there's one with the season pass, one with the raid, and one with the said, maybe pre-order bonus or secret quest. But why would you put an exotic in Festival Lost? So that's why we're kind of diverging a little bit off this, seeing as it's not truly might be all correct. But again, in this video, we're only here to, of course, create hype. We don't know if any of these will come true, but I see a sort of a pattern here with these leaks, and this is what I want you to, of course, follow when we do these videos. Now, apparently the new seasonal activity is set in patrol zones. I like that. It's a mix between Nightmare Containment and Contact from Season of Arrivals, which I know a lot of you love. That was probably one of the best seasons. New Veil Containment weapon is an auto rifle. There's likely going to be another Veil Containment weapon like we got with this season, which I'm also very hyped about. Garden of Salvation weapon refresh. This has been talked a lot in a lot of leaks. We don't know if it's next season or season 23. Again, it's happening eventually. And the ritual weapon is a trace rifle, which is also fairly interesting to me. Again, time will tell. Now, apparently with these last two segments, one of them is the third subclass, which I know a lot of you are probably going to make this sound like this is one of the worst names for a subclass, but it literally is called Paracausality. Now, I understand that this already probably brings up tons of alarms, but I'm fairly interested into what the next subclass will be and what the name of it is, because I know hands down the name I want it to be is Strife, but I don't know if that is true yet. I know it's not Siva, so don't even get there. But Paracausality apparently will be the name of the brand new subclass, the Last Darkness subclass in the final shape. New clips, new cutscenes are shown, some clips of the new gameplay showing a new UI change, concept art is showing, revealing the new armor sets for the final shape, devs talk about the future of PvP, and a Sparrow rework is coming in the seasons after the final shape. Now lastly, the segment A Vibrant World, the final shape. The tower will have more areas to explore with a new scannable objects that will be interacted with your ghost all around the tower. All faction areas are cleared out, with only the Future World Code area not being touched due to Laxmi 2 being a person of interest. Now, we know that Laxmi has been a person of interest in Veil Containment, so it looks like Laxmi might have some, I don't know if influence, because obviously she's dead, but who knows what will happen, because Exos usually always come back. Tanics, oh, well, that's not an Exo, but Clovis Bray, that's not an Exo. What was the guy from that frickin' Season of the Seraph? That guy? I don't like that guy. Was just hating on Rasputin all the time. Is that Clovis? Yeah, that is Clovis. I don't know. Preview of the last city. Skybus is being shown to have more activity than the static old one. Larger ships entering and leaving the city. Patrolling Threshers and Awoken ships are more prominent and noticeable. And player ships monetarily fly in a landing area. However, whoever a player chooses to land on the courtyard or annex, you can only see yours and other fire team members. Of course, again, that's only little things that we can expect, but I am so hyped to find out what's going to go on in the final shape showcase. We are only days away, guys, from probably the biggest showcase that we are going to get. I know Witch Queen showcase was 29 minutes, the Lightfall showcase was 35 minutes, and now it's being confirmed that final shape showcase will be a total of 46 minutes, being one of the longest showcases, with also a post show like last year. So again, time will tell. I'm extremely hyped. I hope you guys are hyped for this next huge bulk of information we're going to get on Tuesday. And thanks to you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.